Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be taking a bulldozer, 46,000 pound bulldozer from Barstow in California over to Carson City in Nevada, or up to Carson City in Nevada. Pretty long drive by the looks of it. It doesn't tell me how long it's going to take. So let's take that job. And where is it? Woo, helps if we're in the right gear. I may need to turn the truck around entirely. Looks like it's the other side of this building here. So I'm just gonna crawl the truck around. Yes. Well, what I can do is I can actually use the fact that there's a gap there to my advantage, because I need to do a 3-point turn. Which may end up being a 4 or 5-point turn, but it'll... give me the room that I need to there we go. Give me the room that I need to turn around and get lined up with the trailer. That should be good. There we go. Raise up the legs. Legs are raised. Let's head off and let's take... There we go. I'm gonna give myself a nice wide berth, seeing as we're turning left out of here. And I do have a habit of not giving myself enough room to turn. There we go. We're actually on the road without hitting anything this time. Because I do have a bad habit, and I know of not giving myself enough room to turn around and turn out of some places. I'm gonna just leave it there. That looks to be about 30. We do still have the trailer. That's always good. This is gonna be a fairly long drive, I think. By ATS standards. I know the real scale is going to make it a lot longer, but we're starting off at low speeds in California. We're in at the moment, I believe. Already forgotten what state we're in. Always a good thing. We'll find out now from the... yeah, we're in California. Speed limit's 55, has to be California. Just gonna lose a bit of momentum coming up this hill, but not too much. The truck ahead of us actually lost just as much, which is nice. It's nice to see the trucks are now losing momentum. We're probably not going to even hit 55 before we leave California, because this is a very hilly area, if memory serves. Also, I can't really see the steering wheel. Let's get it so that I can see my cruise control speed at the very least. Can I not see my cruise control speed? Turn on cruise control. Cruise control is set at 54. That's awesome. And we've got about 6,500 miles on the clock on this truck. So I do have cruise control set correctly for once. It's just so that I don't have to worry about the guns getting in the way. The guns and the steering wheel getting in the way. This truck will eventually be repainted to something a bit more American. But I'm going to keep it like this in my lovely pink for the month of October, with it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There'll be a lot more pink showing up on the channel. And in fact, I am planning on changing some of the channel art for October. Just because some of you guys know, and I've told some of you guys that it's a cause that's very, very close to my heart, and it's something that I will always support and feel strongly about. There are a few causes like that, and, you know, I'm gonna support them however I can. So yeah, the channel's gonna go pink for a month. More pink for a month. I know the ATS truck won't change. The ETS truck is going to be repainted pink. I'm going to be using my pink Massey a lot more. I'm going to try and reskin a few other Farm Sim mods to being pink. Yes, I did say I will reskin them. Sim's got enough on his plate without me asking him to reskin a million mods pink. So that's going to be fun. Are we now in? We're in Nevada. Foot to the floor. This is basically just... Now we're now in a 65. But this truck is so heavy that it doesn't really matter all that much. Because we're only just going through 55 now. And we're going to leave it rev up a bit more than usual. Leave it break through the 1500 RPMs. There we go, that should get us up to 65. I think we've actually hit it. Oh, perfect. Cruise control is set at 65 miles an hour exactly. How much fuel do we have left? We've got enough fuel for 2,000 miles, so we should be good for fuel. Hopefully we're not going to be slowing down and speeding up a lot. That's where a lot of fuel gets wasted. Cruising along like this on the highways, not a big deal. And it looks like we will in fact be slowing down here. Oh no, it's a 65 because we're going through Vegas. Never mind. Get cruise control reset at 64. And just let the truck cruise along. So we're heading towards Tonopah, I believe. Or Tonopah, whatever it's pronounced. Just cruise along on the outside lane here and actually overtake some cars in our 18-wheel big rig semi-truck, because, you know, that's a thing that happens in Vegas and stays in Vegas. Print 42 being pulled by... is that Kenworth? Looks like it. Woo! Careful. Oh, nuts! I'm supposed to be pulling off the highway here. Okay, so I may or may not have formed a roadblock. I have now definitely formed a roadblock. Sorry. But, are you letting me go, or are you just... I'm gonna hit that car. Well, that wasn't ideal, was it? That definitely wasn't ideal. Our cruise control set once again at 30, because our route is taking us through Las Vegas by the... is that the Lamps Casino? The Red Wolf. The The Fluffy Razors. That is the best fake name for a band I've ever seen. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster. Oh crap, I was supposed to be turning. Sorry. Sorry. I just realized I need to take a thumbnail as well, so let's do that now. Well, I completely forget the fact that I just did something very stupid. Let's go for a high angle today, I think. And with a focusing plane. Yeah. Let's turn the saturation to about there. There we go. That'll be tinkered with in Photoshop later on tonight. There we go, cruise control at 30 again. And if I can find a nicer looking screenshot, then I'll probably take it. But yeah, like I've had people wondering, they're messaging me wondering, how do you get such good screenshots in ATS? That's how. Like, some of it is because I know Simulate's been kind of saying, Dave, your screenshots in ATS are absolutely on point. And I'm just like, well, I literally show you how to take them in the video, so there's no excuse for, there's no reason for it to be this weird secret that how do you do that? It's like, well, I literally show the screenshot being taken and the thumbnail being taken. It's not this magic big deal that, obviously it is a bit photoshopped. I do tinker with it in Photoshop after the fact, but for the most part, and the main part of it is just finding somewhere nice to take a screenshot. That's probably the hardest part, in fact. As I cruise on up to 65 once again. Oh, I'm cruising up to 80. Very nice. So the one good thing about Nevada is that I'm now in fact cruising up to 65. The speed limits are quite nice. Because you can just... That's the city limit. Am I now out of a city or going into one? More importantly, how fast am I going? That's 65. Good. I probably will change the steering wheel because the guns are kind of getting in the way of me seeing things. In particular, the speed. I mean, if a cop stopped me and said, how fast are you going? I have no idea, officer. What do you mean you have no idea? My guns were in the way. What do you mean your guns were in the way? Look at my steering wheel, it is 2 guns. Although if I needed to defend myself, I wonder if those... are they 45 caliber? 45 Magnums? I'm guessing the guns are supposed to be. Wondering if they are functional. Also, speed limit's now 80. Which means I get to put the foot to the floor again. Makes a happy Dave. Getting overtaken a lot, but I am kind of pulling a bulldozer behind me. And bulldozers are notorious for not being light. Hey, there's a bulldozer, buddy. What on earth is this guy pulling? He's pulling a trailer of sand or gravel or something. Awesome. There's a lot of moving vans on the go today. Must be that time of year. It's foreclosure season, everybody's moving out. There's a guy with some electronics. Very nice. Is that another bulldozer? Bulldozer! Am I anywhere near 80 yet? 74. Bit more to go. Now I did refuel before we left. 75. I think we're actually maxing out on speed because the bulldozer blade is causing aerodynamic issues. 76, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at 76, that's close enough for me. Yeah? Thank you. Why did they all slow down to like 30? It's a 70 zone. This is... Oh, good lord. That crash was not my fault. That was the AI doing something weird again. Like, speed limit goes from 80 to 70, so naturally people slow down to like 30. I was even watching my speed going down. I was watching the speedo and it was just going down, 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 down. Should not have had that issue. This is why people like hate the ATS AI. Because sometimes they'll just decide, I'm gonna stop right here in the middle of the road. I don't want to drive no more. I know the speed limit is 70, but I want to go 32. That's my speed. I know in reality people are idiots like that as well, but still. It is a weakness of the game, and it does detract just a bit. What's the speed limit here? 65? I'm probably going 65. 69. 67. 65. 40. 30. There's 30 miles an hour. I've just managed to make it down to in time. There's a red light. It's a green light. Coming through Tonopah. Ooh, somebody had a flashy. And there's a red light again. See, I need to stop at this light, because if I turned right, I'd still probably have two lights to contend with. This way I've only got one. Come on, turn green. There we go. Beautiful. Why is there no traffic light here? I've stopped in the middle of the road again, haven't I? Yes, I do believe I have. Sorry. Just gonna chop the cops off there, because I need to get going quickly, just to avoid any rednecks that might be angry with me for doing that. Ooh! Cut him off too, because why not? Screw it, let's just properly cut him off. If we're gonna cut him off, we might as well cut him off properly. And it's now dusk. There's the cops are cut off. They don't seem too unhappy. And for those of you wondering, I am using head tracking. I'm also using a Logitech G27. Using manual gearbox with Eaton Fuller 16 speed enabled. which is why sometimes you'll hear me like grinding a gear or something. Apparently my driver needs to rest. That's always an encouraging thing to hear before you arrive. Hopefully I'm nearby where I need to go. It's not showing up on the GPS, which is not an encouraging sign, but you never know. Going 65 now. So this is the furthest out the GPS will go. So I can turn it off if I really, really want to. I don't know why anybody would want to do that. This is my preferred view, and then you got anything up to that. I think I'm going to keep it on this view for now. Also, apparently I've got some sort of weird little engine issue going on, so I'm going to switch down to 8th low. Oh, apparently I was just too low on the rev range to do anything. That works too, I guess. Come on, little Kenworth. And you can stop yawning, sir. You can stop yawning right now, sir, because I'm not stopping. Come on. It's a 70 limit. Come on, don't go 60. Actually, you're going 50, aren't you? I have my lights on. Yes, I do. Let's remember which button is my full lights. That's definitely not it. It's not that one. Not that one. Ah, there's a destination actually coming up. So let's turn off our windscreen wipers. Just keeping 7th high for the time being. Probably won't need to go into any gear higher than that anyway. No, 8th low. Just trying to gauge by the revs now what gear I need to be in. Come on. We're almost there. Yes, I know I'm getting tired. Do not screw these guys. I'm doing the correct thing. Hello, officer. I'm probably speeding. Deal with it. Somehow you did. There we go, now I can work on getting to the speed limit. 70. There we go. It was yellow. Got there just in time. Yes, thank you, game. I know I'm getting tired. I'll sort that out after the video. So we are going just into... Oh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? So these awful building sites that give you like no room to move. Yep. Just what I didn't want to be delivering to. Am I gonna get stuck on the way in? This is definitely a second gear run-in. Because I don't want to be going much faster than about 10 miles an hour. You want it parked there, so I'm gonna have to turn this thing around somehow. I think the only decent way of doing that is a jackknife turn. Really. Unless I can... Can I do this? Oh, please tell me I can do this, game. I can't do what I wanted to do, but it's going to make the parking job a lot easier. Because all I really need to do is just get it back and line it up like that and do a bit of correction, and we're in. There we go. Let's put it into neutral, put the parking brake on, and disconnect the trailer. There we go. Excellent, we got no damage somehow. So $15,000 and 700 experience effectively. That's gonna do it for today. Nice 25 odd minute journey, and I got sent some DVDs on midway through, which is why you heard me saying yes and whatnot. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching American Truck Simulator. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.